projects that he's got to present.
All right.
Looks like it's
You
been a
guys
long
have
time,
the stuff that I gave to Mitch.
I think
So,
If you don't,
there should be a map and a list
Yeah.
of projects in front of you, and then
if not,
also
Luke has extra.
Jamie, went around and took pictures of some of the streets too, so.
And when Tim gets here, might have you introduce
Sure.
in as well, so.
Okay,
But you can go ahead.
This is Luke from my office.
Yes,
He
hi.
joined us full-time in June. He was
June.
down here on the Locust Street project
Yeah.
a little bit as an intern, so he's full-time and he's been helping with these ones, so I thought I
Good.
would let him tag along and see how this stuff works.
Very
so.
good. Good.
But yeah, Mitch and Jeannie reached out a few weeks ago before the end of the year and said, hey, we've got a little bit of that geo bond money left. Can we kind of redo the list that you guys originally put together 2 years ago? I think when Amber kind of started all of that stuff.
Mhm.
These were the ones that were identified and that were still left on that list. We're adding a few. So really just wanted to let you guys ask questions, kind of get your kind of where, if anything, we want to go with that potential budget that's left. I know last summer we picked up quite a few areas with the big asphalt job kind of up in the Florence area and some of those. We had a street down on Sharp Street that we did the full reconstruction, so we kind of had a little bit of everything this last year. So you can kind of see they're kind of broken out. The map, we tried to kind of show those areas, a small description of what that would be. Some of them, one of them's getting rid of bricks and going back to concrete. One of them's do asphalt. Down in Lake Park area, we gave kind of two options, one for concrete, one for asphalt. So really just need some input on what you guys would like to do, if anything. And kind of talk potential schedule, how that fits into this bidding construction season or timing of it all, and kind of when Mitch wants to get kind of all the geobond stuff wrapped up for that kind of number.
Where's Bowman Avenue? I don't know where that is.
Off of Arnold and.
Oh, over there. Okay, I was trying to place it where that was.
On the bottom of.
Bottom left down there.
Oh,
you can
here, I'll
see
go
it.
to the
I know it's
big map.
small, but
Thank you. Okay, that's what it
I believe.
You see the packet of pictures that Jamie took?
is. Well, that's what I was looking at first. I should have looked at this and I would have seen.
I believe probably 2/3 of these were on that original
Mhm.
list that we had started. Jamie had a few other ones that we added here, just based on his experience and seeing them down here.
Mhm. Okay.
Lake Drive is kind of rough, isn't it?
And I will kind of, caveat it with, we can do whatever you guys want, but it's going to be more beneficial to the city if we're going to do all asphalt, let's do all asphalt. If we're going to do all concrete, do all concrete. A little more bang for your buck if we're going to do a project of that size. Not to say we can't split it down, but you obviously won't get as much, quantity of scale type costs.
So like Lake Drive is a combo of concrete and asphalt, and we would combine those two?
That's actually two options. So
Oh,
we
it's
looked at
two
it both
separate
ways.
options?
Yeah, so we can go
Okay.
back with an asphalt, which I consider, asphalt's asphalt. It's gonna hold up for a while depending on your traffic. Concrete's gonna last a lot longer, but it also costs twice as much
Yeah.
most times. So,
All these streets on here have pretty low traffic count on them.
Right.
but we did not rank these by any means. That'd be something I kind of lean on Jamie to say, here's ones we've had issues with, we've had to patch these. So if you have any input on that, Jamie.
How much is there left to spend?
That's on this.
Oh,
on this
it's for
sheet.
96.
Oh, okay.
I believe 400 was kind of the number we had kind of thrown out there as kind of a round number for looking at things. That will all come down to, what a bid comes in at, it's no final numbers, but at least gives us an idea to design around or plan around.
And it's good to have a list, even if we don't do them, all of them or.
I would suggest too, as we move forward, every year we continue to add to that list.
Check,
and
yeah.
prioritize them.
So we know what has to be done.
Then if, we do need to budget towards it or move money around or whatnot, we know in 2 years we can, afford to do another project or another piece of it.
So it's basically do all of the other projects or the 385,000 one, right?
It's
Because
kinda
they
how
all
it
come
adds
in
up,
under
yeah.
It's like
Or-
361,000 for all of the other projects minus the concrete on Lake Street, Lake Drive.
It's pretty close, yeah, Natalie.
And the 396,000 is, we don't have to make any decisions tonight, but that can be used for the equipment requests from the departments and for the street projects, or a combination of street projects and some of the equipment requests. It just depends
So
on-
where's the rest of the items that are being requested? Like, do
Well,
we
there's
have,
a list on
Down
Right
at
here,
the
here,
bottom.
that's new
and
equipment.
then there's a
Natalie, do
paper
you see right here?
clipped,
You got that? Oh,
packet, and then all the department heads are here, and they'll talk about them after Jake.
and then the ones at the top are already, the money's already set aside, right?
That's what we already have done.
Yeah, okay.
So no decisions need to be made tonight, it was just more to get it in front of you guys so we can make a good decision. If we do want to get it done for this year, I would suggest probably not bidding any later than April 1st. That would allow them all summer to do, depending on the size of the project.
mhm.
The earlier the better in the spring, you typically get a little bit better bid prices just because the contractors are filling their docket for the year. And we would give them essentially through September, mid-October to get the project done. That way we give them a big window. I don't know if any of these areas are, obviously the Sharp Street one, we had the school we had to work around. I don't think there's any major issues like that. Most of them, there are other avenues to get in. The 4th Street shoulder there, kind of the curve on the top left, will probably be the only one where it's a little bit bigger detour, where they have to push people up and around for that time. But if it is an asphalt job, it does go very quickly, so.
That's 4th and Locust, right?
You got the west end,
Yeah.
Now,
kind of up there to the west of the Harbor Hills area.
Are you talking about
Over
6th
here.
Street?
Where 4th End goes into that dead end, I think there's 6 houses up there.
You got it upside down.
by the old school,
Which one are you
I
talking
need to go back to school.
There you go.
about? Yeah, we talked about 6th Street.
Or sorry, 6th. I can't read my own handwriting. Yeah,
Oh,
6th,
okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
The bend up there would be the only one that's.
Oh,
I
that's
was
like-
confused.
The trailer court road.
The 4th Street on the west end, I think there's only a few houses up there.
Yeah.
That would be a quick in and out. 4th Street with the concrete would be a bigger one, but you do have access, on all sides, interconnecting streets, et cetera. The other ones I think are a little bit lower traffic, down by the Runza. I mean, there's obviously other ways to get in and out, so bigger picture, I don't think that plays into our schedule much. Unless there's something else that we need to take into account that we don't know at the moment.
What do you think, Jamie? Are there any particular areas that, one, you think are worse, and two, that you get the most calls about?
I would say probably the chip and seal streets. It would be 6th Street, Green Street, 4th Street, Bowman Ave, and Lake Drive.
So do you have money in road use tax money to do any of these stuff?
This year,
No?
But to put them out to bid in April for the next round,
I could put some in for
for that.
next year's budget. Which is kind of why we kind of left these out of this to begin with, was because they were smaller.
Smaller, you could do some,
Do them out of my own budget.
Is $360,000 like an amount that you would budget for next year?
Oh, no.
That's what I was wondering.
What's a roundabout number?
Roundabout, usually I do right around 100,000, I think,
Okay, that's a good chunk.
for higher
so
street.
you get one or two of the little ones.
And then are you able, like you and your crew able to do any of these jobs, or they need somebody outside to come in and grind it and do all that?
They'll be
Okay.
hired out.
So any questions? Something to just think about, we're not making any decisions.
And if you guys think of any other areas you want us to run quick numbers on.
Yep.
We can hop to it pretty quick.
Okay,
If either someone's down here or if the Google Earth's halfway resend, that saves us quite a few trips back and forth for you guys, so.
Yeah.
At least gives us a budgetary idea.
sure.
And I would hope that my numbers will be high. I mean, the last couple of projects, we've actually come in right at or under budget on the street stuff, which has been great.
And that's
for
why we
once.
have the money left over.
Correct, which
Yeah.
has not happened in a decade.
Hard to
So
get in line.
I would hope that if you were to combine all these asphalt projects, we could probably get these costs down even more,
Mhm.
just because we're doing them all together. So I would hope these would be worst case, but until we bid on one.
Is there like a sweet spot for the amount of money that they would bid for, that would be better than,
Not necessarily.
okay,
Part of that is I'm waiting to see kind of what the asphalt numbers going this year are with the first set of bids, that contractors are doing. Usually you'll get your price increases at the end of the year when they shut the plants down and when they start them back up. I have not seen what those bids are coming in yet. So
Let us
these are
know.
best case scenarios. We have some contingency built in. Once we get a better idea of what that is, I think we could probably rerun these to a little more exact. But I would rather keep them higher for your budgeting purposes.
Okay.
If you had a road that was paved with asphalt and a road that was paved with concrete and had the same traffic on it, what years wise, how much are
You
we
see the
getting?
same traffic, let's say typical residential. We always said that in asphalt with normal traffic, no big trucks, no
Mhm.
trash, you're probably a solid 5 for sure. 10 would be ideal.
Okay,
That's, some crack sealing, you're never gonna get it perfect.
Yep.
That also depends on some of this, what the subgrade looks like. So right now we're planning on grinding up the seal coat that's there. That gives a pretty good base. But you don't go back with full depth asphalt. You're usually a 4-inch because you have a good base below it. A brand new asphalt street would have 6 inches.
Mhm.
So there's little ways to do it that way. Concrete, we'd go back with a typical 6 or 7 inch. So it really depends, that 5 to 10 for asphalt. Concrete, I would usually get 25, 30, if not more. I mean, you saw some of this is held up around here. So it's kind of what is available now. When you're looking at, the cycle of, okay, you're gonna have to do something again in 10 years. How does that play into money now, money then, the cost of borrowing? I mean, it's a hard number.
Yeah.
The recommendations I've been giving lately is if we can find a way to do concrete, you're not gonna touch it for a long time. That would be what I would do. Now, I'm not gonna say the asphalt's not gonna last that long, but you just haven't had as much good luck with it lately.
Okay.
So I know you had said, try to maybe pick one or the other so that we could get economy of scale. But if we could do one of these projects with concrete, like one of the larger projects with
Oh,
concrete,
definitely.
and then the others with asphalt, at least then, we're kind of not getting as much economy of scale, but maybe in the
When
long
that comes
run.
into, when you ask Jamie what's, what he's budgeted, if we have that break in the middle of summer.
Mhm.
On the Nebraska side, the way the cities line up, it's a September end of fiscal year. So it's a little bit different in how you budget. With how Iowa works, you can actually roll these projects into 2 budget cycles, which helps a lot of times. So if we can add $100,000 and call it asphalt, along with the 400 we have, you might be able to get 90% of this done.
Right.
We just won't know until we bid it.
Yep.
So maybe it does make sense to get them all designed, get them bid. Just because you bid them doesn't mean you have to accept the bid.
Mhm.
You spend the money to get them done, and then if you decide that you're to rebid it, you rebid it. So I think there's options there. We just need direction on what you guys want to do.
Oh, that
So,
makes sense.
Jake, this is Tim Reiner, our
Tim,
new
nice to
council
meet you.
member.
I'm Jake Zimmer, Eagle Engineering.
Hi, nice to meet you, Jake.
He works with us for the roads and stuff. And you want to introduce?
Sure, this is Luke Rice. He works in my office with me. He's a new grad as of May, so he's been with us 7 months, 8 months.
Okay.
So
He's newbie.
he interned with us last summer. so
Well,
he's
this
been
is
here
his
quite a bit,
first
so.
meeting, so he's a
Well,
newbie too.
welcome.
Yeah.
Now you can never get out of it again, so.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Anybody
Yes.
doesn't have any more questions?
If you do have questions, get them to Mitch, get them to Jamie.
Okay.
We'll get something knocked back out.
Okay.
Whenever you guys are ready to decide, if you want me to come back and talk about them again or something, we just need to go to say, yes to
We
them,
have some fun.
hold them, wait for next year, whatever you guys want to do, so.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thanks for getting me on
Thanks.
that, Mitch.
Street projects we could do. No decisions are gonna be made tonight, we're just going in to listen to the department heads
Okay.
and what they want, and you guys can.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys,
Nice
nice meeting
meeting
you.
Meet you.
Okay, Mitch, who do you want to bring up next?
Yeah.
I guess clean.
woohoo!
C4P, Cemetery Report Park.
The department, equipment requests are in that packet of stuff that's paper
It's
clip.
here, and then here are theirs, so cemetery.
Did you just have one? Laura?
Mine's minute compared to everybody else's.
His is the one from our phone.
Okay.
Yeah, Did you give, which one did you give them? Did you, okay, yeah.
Tim, I did the same thing in my first meeting. I thought I was
The
6:30.
15 that you're looking at on there, that's gonna be along a little bit about the higher side.
Well, I guess their quote says 37.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking
No,
here and here.
no. Okay, so basically is the way that works is on the governmental pricing. Or the reason why I went with two, because I was comparing a fleet price to the government price to see which one we can do better on. Okay. So it broke down on this one is the government price was actually gonna be cheaper than what the fleet was. Okay. So that broke it down to, before trade-in was, 18,797 governmental price without trade. With trade, which I don't have the exact numbers yet, is I was gonna shoot to ask for, my perfect number would have been about 6,000 out of that, for my trade-in value. So I was I was hoping to get the price down to about 13. That's about the 13, 14-ish, give or take. Basically on the worst case scenario is gonna be the 15,000, okay, for the trade-in value. This machine is an 18. We're cycle on this one about every 8 years. Okay, that I'm trying to do. So basically what would happen after this one is you guys wouldn't see me on another machine or any other machine that I have up there for maybe I get to retirement. I'll be straight with you. This is because my trucks that I have is one's 19, one's 14, 15. One of the two. And then my excavator's of 15. So, which, all being diesel is on 6,000-7,000 hours on it. And like on my excavator, I'm right around 1,200 hours. So, I mean.
How many mowers do you have right now?
I run 3.
You run through?
I run 3. I don't need any more than 3 due to the fact that one breaks down. I have one available because I'm the one that does the work. So, we always have 2 mowers in motion. This last summer is, both of my gentlemen sat on the things for 342 hours apiece. So, I mean, it was just one of those years where we just accumulated a lot of hours. And then to speak on that is the machine that I want to turn in is a gas machine, and which is going to cut the hours basically almost in half of usable life. And I'm trying to get back to diesel. So that way is.
You said diesel.
Yeah, diesel. And then on this machine looking at, they're saying is engine life, I'm gonna call it the B50 life, is gonna be right around between 4,000 to 6,000 hours on there. And that's with crap maintenance. I mean, if we, the maintenance that we do it at every 50 hours, because their maintenance schedule is on every 100, and I do mine at every 50. So that way, I'm gonna try stretching this next machine out that I have up there, because I have a diesel up there right now that's actually got more hours than this gasser, which I'm not even gonna blink at with it, because then I'll keep the diesel that I have up there longer. And probably, and that one is 9 years old. So I'm gonna try keeping that one probably for another 6, 7, maybe even 8 years. Because that will be the next one on my cycle list. Because the other machine I have up there is actually a 24. And it is a gasser, which I just broke 120 hours on it. So, and that was where we were cycling through the other machines so I get maintenance done. So basically, my next objective would be about, between 8 and 9 years before I come in front of you guys again to ask for another machine.
Very good.
No, it don't work that way.
Tim, this is Mike from our cemetery. I don't know if you guys have met
Nice to
yet.
meet you, Tim.
So
Good to meet you too, Mike.
give the introductions while we're there.
No, that's all I really have.
Okay, thank
To
you.
be honest with you.
Just if I'm following, which I'm probably not, the 13, the 14, or the worst case 15, is that per mower or for?
That's just one. Just one more.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what I thought, but I wanted to,
Yeah,
I
so,
started looking at the paper and started questioning
Right.
myself, so.
so the 18, my figure is 18,897, and then let's say I can get 6,000 out of it.
Yeah.
Which I don't, to be honest with you, I don't see it happen. And that would have put it would have put our price right on the $13,000.
Yeah.
I don't see how I can get 6,000 out of a gasoline mower. Because you're gonna lose the resale value or the trade-in value, probably around $1,800 to $2,000 due to it doesn't have the diesel motor in it.
Yeah.
So that's where I was thinking is maybe in the $5,000-ish on the trade-in, then it's gonna put it at 13,897.
Yeah.
And then my worst case scenario is gonna be $4,000. That's gonna be, the 14,897.
Yeah.
So,
No, I just wanted to make sure I was
So you're only
thinking about
getting
that
one.
right.
yeah, and just one, my board was saying, why don't you go for two? Well, I was like, oh, I can't operate two at the same time. And that's the thing. And there's no reason, because I'll just, if I had a fourth mower, they just take up space, and I don't have space.
Okay.
So ours is like the odometer.
Yep. So so if you have a machine with, let's say, 2,000 hours, you're looking at probably around 80,000 miles. Somewhere in that general, that's based off 60 miles an hour.
I don't see your guys going 60 miles an hour.
No, that's, no, more like 2. They got them stones in the way.
Right,
Supposed to be
right.
a problem.
So you've got 3 mowers.
Yes, sir.
What are the hours on each mower?
Okay, so one mower, my newest mower is gonna be about 175. Okay, and then this one here is gonna be right around 1,000. And then my next one I have is 1,700.
Okay.
So in that general area.
Okay.
So
And you're getting these about, what, every 5 years or something?
I'm shooting for 7.
Okay.
7. But it depends, like, usage wise. Because, last summer was basically the perfect storm. Because generally I can say, on an average summer, it's about 150 to 175 hours per machine. We almost doubled it this last summer, just due to the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, just.
Does all of this information exist somewhere other than in your head? You've got all these details, like perfect, it's amazing. But do we keep a log of this just for if, God forbid, something were to happen to you or you retire?
I know where I
or...
work,
Yeah.
Don't make it simple. Don't pre-plan it and put me in the
No. Just thinking of process, right?
Okay.
Like of how this.
Up in my office is what I do is I have all the records.
Yep.
Basically, service, purchase, all of it.
Amazing.
Yep. And that way is generally what I do to bump up the trade-in value of them is I will hand said purchaser.
That's kind of where I was going with
Yeah.
this. Like, how do you document? One was to just like,
Yep.
so that we have it for inventory, but two, like how, because you always seem to get the best trade-in values. Like you.
Well, so in the past is I had a very good friend too, that helped me out a lot because I'll be simple. Out of these machines here, and I'm even gonna say my tractor, okay? He was part of all that. Okay, so he basically did 4 machines for me.
Nice.
So he referred me to another gentleman, and him and I are, yeah, and so I'm gonna try with Uphoff and see where he sits. But I am gonna go back with the same company that I did before.
Got it.
What year is this one? There's
What's
no
that?
year listed. Is it a 26?
I don't see, that's the thing is I don't know if it's gonna be a holdover. Now, if it's a holdover, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go at them for a price reduction.
Like
Okay?
if it's a 25?
If it's 25, and see, that's the problem with implements and tractors and stuff like that, because the majority of the time they are holdovers. And that's like
Mhm.
It is, and
Yep.
that's when you have to go back, you know, you're sort of buying a used one. I mean, because the longer it sits on there is, the more detrimental that is to the rubber components.
Yeah.
So work like that.
Ah, got it.
Yep, it's just like buying a brand new car with rusty brakes.
But they've not been used.
No, they're
just
not,
sitting
they're
on
not
the
used, they're
lot.
just sitting,
Okay,
and that's very detrimental.
huh,
Gotcha.
okay.
So that's, you know, I'll finagle. I just, you know, like I say, I didn't want to be too much time, you know, in this, yeah, because like I said, he's got a project, and everybody wants something. So,
Yes, they do.
yes.
I appreciate your attention to detail when you come.
That's every day.
I know. I appreciate it.
It's every day.
Thank you,
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
She's laughing.
I think she knows something.
She does. And I know something. I'm done. Do you want me to stick around? So that way I can talk to you guys afterwards? I mean, I really don't have.
They're not making any decisions tonight.
Oh, no, I'm like a departmental report.
Oh,
Everything's great. Okay?
It looks really good.
It does.
I'm out there almost every day. Looks nice. I don't understand how headstones get tipped over though. I really
It's the
don't.
wind.
Sounds crazy. Those things are heavy. There's some that are just
Well,
like
okay.
laid over.
So what,
Sorry,
So
and we digress.
so what happens is eventually over time the wind builds up and stuff like that, and what they do is they just gradually work their way.
Okay,
I mean, I was just telling, I got eight, I know I got 8 of them to do already.
kind of freaky.
And then
They're just like pushed over.
well, and then you gotta think this last rain, this last rain that we got,
Yeah, it was bad.
okay? And what it is if the setting compound dries out, it gets underneath. And you could walk on, and I had a really gentleman the other day, walk up to it and just go like this. Look, ice,
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Okay,
go.
you have the fun job.
My spring's already planned, so I know what I'm doing.
When they fall over, you
Yes.
put them back up. If they
Yes.
break,
I fix them.
you fix them. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So the ones that you're seeing that are falling over, just think of one of those at 8 hours a day.
No,
That's how long it takes to repair a sandstone.
Wow.
they're heavy. That's why I can't believe that the wind pushed them over.
That's why you're getting, oh, no. This is my new guy.
And out on the weekend.
I don't know what you're laughing at, you're getting nothing too.
Need a tractor.
You guys have a great night.
Thank you, Mike.
We'll see you
Appreciate it.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron?
Oh.
My turn, I guess.
All right. Hey, Ron.
What the park is looking for from the GO bond is to replace our pickup, our work truck. Right now, I've got a 2009 Chevy half-ton. It's got over 160,000 miles on it. I've got issues with it. It's got some wiring issues. My rear end's not good.
On the truck.
On the truck, yeah.
Sorry.
and it's a 2009, I guess I didn't realize it was so old.
Yeah, it's a 2009. I bought it with 130,000 miles on it just because all I had was $12,000 to spend. So that was 8-9 years ago. We don't put very many miles on them. It's really not a work truck. I just bought it because that's what we could afford and that's what was, available. The new truck that I am looking for is a Ford F-550 with a dump box. I don't know if you guys got these or not. These are the only two I could find in the area.
I just,
Yeah.
I've got two, the white one here, which you probably don't have. It's 2 years older than this one, and the
Where's it
same
located?
price. Basically the same price with the same amount of miles.
Is it Woodhouse or another place?
This one is Schreier, this one's Woodhouse.
Okay, gotcha.
I can't guarantee you that these will still be available when you guys make the decision, so I'm just going off of what I've found so far.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to buy a snowplow to put on the front of these. What we're asking for is $55,000 based on what I found right here.
That's the truck and the plow?
The truck and the plow. I talked to the guys down at, Scott Barrett's, and they basically told me for what it's gonna cost to fix my truck, it's not worth the cost of the truck. I drive my personal vehicle 90% of the time because I don't want the rear end to go out on me when I'm out doing something. So, basically with this, it's got a dump box on it. I haul rock, I haul, ag lime, dirt, chalk, wood, all that stuff. And I don't have a truck to do that now. So, the truck itself.
Because what's wrong with your truck?
I've got the rear end's going out on it.
How's that?
Clunk, the things that make the back tires turn.
Okay.
It clunks every time I put it. It's got something going on back there. I'm afraid it's gonna lock up. It took me about 12 minutes to find the mileage on that truck because the wiring's so messed up. You gotta keep pushing this button to try to get it to come up.
Does this truck
It's
do-
16 years old. It's just an old truck.
So
I
they won't
think-
take it on a trade-in,
I
that's where you're going
I
with that?
think, I talked to those guys at Barrett, that's not where I'm going, but they thought I could probably get about 5,000 for it
Oh.
as a trade-in. Which,
That'd buy the plow.
I told Mitch a lot less, for the snow plow, but I did get a quote on a snow plow. If they gave me, if these guys are at, 47,000, I get $5,000 for my truck. Plus, we could possibly get a government discount on these, and we pay no taxes on it. The snow plow and the mount itself is $11,500. I'm right around that $55,000.
And would this truck do everything that you need it to do?
Yes, I've needed this truck since day one, but we just never had the money for it, so.
What was the mileage on this one? I'm sorry. I didn't see
They both are right about 35, mid 35,000.
Did you say once your current truck also has, kind of a mouse in it?
It has a mouse infestation.
And
I can't park it inside because I just don't have the room for it. So I park it out by where all my equipment's at, and mice have gotten into it. That's probably part of my wiring problem.
And would you have to park this one in the same place?
This one will probably be parked on the side of my shop and not back where we store stuff.
Okay.
So. But that's basically it.
Sounds like you need a truck. Okay,
All right.
yep, thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you
guys.
very
Have a good
much.
night.
Yep,
Thank you.
you too.
Jim, you wanna go?
Another option.
Besides the street.
Other than streets.
Other than streets.
We're in need of a new plow truck. Not really in need of it, but eventually, when the city takes over the state school, we're gonna have to have another plow truck and probably another guy,
Mhm.
just to plow up there. This flyer is kind of what I was looking at. I've talked to a couple of other dealers too, and they were right around same price on a full truck setup. The newest truck that we have for plowing is a 2007 Freightliner.
7.
Yes. And it goes from 2007 to a 2001 to a 1997 to a 1991. The 91, if something happens to that motor,
Can't get
you
another
can't
one.
find parts anymore.
Yes.
Good truck, it runs good, it's the one that I run. But
And then one is just barely, I'm just
lots
barely
of
over
rusty
that.
on it, if it wasn't fixed, liner in the floor, sand wouldn't stay in.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just thought of you being like Flintstone, like the bottom of it being out. And
Well, it's not like we are.
So your newest one?
if we
is a
have this plow
2007?
truck, do we need to plow for the park?
Are we done with
Yeah,
that?
do you plow the park? You put,
No, they need to be doing their own, they don't, they could.
I thought that's what you got that skid loader for.
that's what I was gonna say. I thought we had I thought we just got something to help with the plowing.
Well, I don't know if that would,
There is a brush for the trail and stuff. The skid loader isn't, can't really, I don't drive a skid loader, but it's not a snow plow, it's
Like sidewalk size.
yeah, you could buy an attachment for that. But
He just got a regular bucket for it, he don't
Yeah,
have a
regular.
pusher.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
this is a regular
yeah, so
bucket.
it's not, so they. got
Donnie's the
it.
expert.
Thank you for translating for those of us
Don't be
who don't
throwing
know.
that word around, Mitch.
He could tell you.
I know nothing.
Would you want to plow snow with just a bucket?
No, but
Well,
I mean, if
bucket
there's an
would be a pain in the
attachment
butt.
that,
If you had a pusher on the front of it,
Yeah.
then
Yes.
we use those on our parking lots up there and they work great.
Yeah.
But
cause he's just doing the parking lot, right? In the sidewalks, like around the lake and that?
But yeah,
But that's not what all he needs the truck for.
No, I know.
Not the truck,
No.
the plow. Just wanna make sure we're not being duplicative.
Well, he put the plow on there because
Just,
he knows that we want him to plow the.
Be responsible for his own lot. And they could help if they needed to at various other areas.
so you're wanting to add, you're not trading one in, right? So you're adding a 5th truck to your fleet,
yes,
right? Okay. And this, what year was this one?
this would be a brand new one.
Oh, like 26?
Can I stay in here?
You sure can, we're just doing our committee meeting, Bonnie.
Okay.
Would
Did you sign
would that
in?
start a fight?
Yes, I did.
Out at the city garage, who gets to drive the new truck?
seniority.
Seniority, there you go.
I
Something
would.
handy.
Jamie,
If I was Jamie, I'd be like,
You
no,
might be the
no
only
fight.
one that
Jamie says he only
91.
drives the 91.
Yeah, that's the one you drive.
Would you then get rid of one, or would you drive it till it goes out?
Drive it till it,
The 91 would drive till they,
Yeah.
until they had to.
So each one of the packages is different. Do you, like, which
I would
one?
just, package one.
Package one, okay.
Do you have room to store a 5th one?
One of the older ones will have to sit outside.
We can't park it like up on the GRC campus anywhere? Like in their garages?
Not right now,
Not yet.
not till it was finished, because they're gonna start demoing.
So that was just another option for the
Yep, it's a good option.
street department.
And it's a high ticket, so it would to get with Geo Bond. We've already got the money. Thank you.
You mentioned that you may need another, this isn't Geobond related, but that you will likely need another person seasonal.
I'm thinking we're gonna, once GRC gets all done,
Okay, and,
and that's gonna be,
right, and can you remind me
At
what
least 2 years, if not.
what seasonal is for you? That, does that, when does that start and when does that end?
the last couple of years, we haven't hired one.
Okay, so in your thinking about what seasonal would it be like October? I know it's Iowa, so you never know, but like October to March
For winter,
season, yeah. Or are you thinking a full-time person?
I'm thinking full-time.
Okay. I was just thinking seasonal with the park, if that could be, they need in the summer, need in the winter, but if it's
The thing
full-time,
is,
then never
You
mind.
gotta hire somebody with a studio.
Yeah.
And finding that right now for $14 an hour.
Oh, no.
Not gonna happen.
And coming in
Yeah,
at 2:00 in the morning.
Maybe their dream is to be a snowplow driver.
I don't think that's a dream.
It's not a dream, Donnie?
Donnie, are you looking for part-time work?
No. No.
Is it your turn?
Yep.
I think you're up.
Truck's turn.
Kind of feel bad for them. Cop cars.
Let us have
We
it.
need cop cars.
You
The
need
chief-
plows, you need cop cars.
The chief proposes, a vehicle to replace his. It's a Chevy Silverado, the state bid, 47,314. And then outfitted, that's an additional 25,000 for a total of right around 72. And then a second Durango to probably replace the truck that we kind of inherited, just because it's not pursuit rated. A little bit more difficult to drive if you're turning around on somebody, you're at high rates of speed, being on a four-wheel drive raised truck.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a concern there. He had also, that outfitted would be 65,000 for a total for the two vehicles of 137,978. And he also has on here a UTV, which we have a partial grant for. If we can come up with the rest of the money, the price for that would be 15,000 for the UTV. And I think we have a grant amount for 3,500.
Sorry, and what would the UTV be used for? Because it's new, you don't have one now, right?
No, we don't. Special events, rag ride, homecoming, things of that nature. And then the parking lot there for roughly 40,000. In my opinion, I would say the chief's vehicle needs replaced. Because I mean, if we don't replace it, we're gonna have to have it in the budget in the next year or two because of the miles on it and the age of it. I mean, that's just the truth of it. The truck thing, it would be more convenient to have somebody that's easier to drive at a high speed and potentially not a liability.
Right.
But the truck is in good shape and has approximately 30-some thousand miles on it. So, I mean, that's the truth of it. The UTV, yeah, it'd be cool.
Do you need 15? Is it 15,000 minus the 3,500 or it's,
I think that would be.
or in addition to, so
in
the total
addition to-
cost
When
is
we had priced
18?
them, we were trying to do grants for them. You know, it's gonna come around 18 to 20-some thousand is what we were kind of looking at there. The parking lot, I know Mitch kind of brought this up, we may be able to pay for that out of other funds, is
I
that
just
correct?
don't, I don't think that the bond can pay for the parking.
Oh, wow.
I think we might have to do that out of
Oh, wow.
the general fund.
But we need to do it.
We need to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it probably needs ground down
Mhm.
Yeah.
at least 2 to 3 inches and then overlaid,
We put it off for a lot of years.
so.
Okay.
A lot of holes in it. So that's what we're asking for, but I guess, yeah, the chief's vehicle definitely has higher miles and there's more wear on it,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, very good. Lots of things to take home and think about.
Cheaper than a dump truck.
Thank you. Tim, I'm going to, since you're on the committee that we assigned to on finance,
Okay.
and
Can't escape, can't escape finance.
so that person, when we do committee reports,
Right.
you would kind of give a synopsis of what we talked about tonight during committee,
Okay.
because this is not during session.
Right.
So you missed the first part, but that is for, what we're actually doing is we have some bond money left over. And so the department heads brought in some proposals, and you guys are gonna consider the needs and decide which ones we might want to use that money for. That's all you really have to say, because if people are, if they're listening, they're gonna hear all that already, but
Okay.
that's kind of what you'll have to do.
So you guys, if you guys wanna look this over and let me know if you have any other questions, I could reach out to the department heads and
Yes.
we can discuss you guys making a decision on this future meeting.
What Jake was going through were some different street projects that we
Mitch,
didn't.
I have a question for the budget, for the police officers.
on
Don't we
that
have it
deal,
built in to
those
replace a
were
vehicle
the
every so many years?
Projects that we've done, and then they come in
Or
our
do we have
budget.
it built?
So these are actually.
Those are completed, these are ones that left, but
They
there's
removed that
another
from our budget.
800,000.
They removed the savings for a new vehicle,
Yeah.
it's like a 5-year rotation or something like that, you trade one in and get one.
Sounds like it's been all that 10
There's
years.
a lot of
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
80-some
forever.
thousand miles, so
Yeah.
that to me is the one that's probably a priority. John's vehicles, I think a year newer.
Okay,
Now, one more thing, I forgot,
thank you.
Matt's not here,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, I was gonna say,
and I
I
just
wanted
saw
to read
his,
off
so
Matt's.
do you want to read that off? Thank you, I just saw that.
So Matt did want to ask for, they have the 3 ambulances, and then, one of the other 2 ambulances already have this piece of equipment in it. So for the 3rd ambulance, they would like to add this, Striker power load system for Medic One. The current Fern system has been nothing but problems with charging issues as well as putting patients and staff in harm's way. In replacing this system, we are providing safer transportation for patients and lowering risk of staff injuries. It will also reduce the cost of our next ambulance purchase, as this system can be moved over to the next ambulance and reduce the price by $70,000. This would also make all three ambulances have the same system, which means the cost would be interchangeable. And he's attached the bid, and the cost does not reflect the $5,000 that we would get with a trade-in with the old Furno system. So it's for a cot loading system for the Medic One ambulance.
Okay. We've got about 10 minutes before 7. You can take a short break if you need to.
So
Say the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Well, ask clerk to take roll call, please.
Kate,
Here.
Joanne,
Here.
McEwen,
Here.
Ryan,
Here.
Reiner.
Here.
Thank you. And I'd like to welcome Tim. This is his first meeting as our new council member.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
And I'm looking for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So moved.
Duran, second.
McEwen?
Any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Kate,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Joanne,
Yes.
Reiner.
Yes.
Okay, and at this time, I'll allow visitors to address council that's not on the agenda. You're not on, did you want to say something? Please state your name.
I just have a few comments. So
Sure.
Tracy Bolte, I think most of you guys know. me,
Yep.
and Tim.
You know
welcome to the
Tim.
board. I have started the process of kicking off my own business consulting for planning and development
Okay.
this year. So being a part of your planning and zoning board, it creates an interesting dynamic. I can still assist the city in certain aspects and do work for the city. You guys just have to be aware that I'm doing work for the city and I'm also a member of the board. So when those times come, Chief Gray and I will let you know if there's a complication. Rich and I still need to sit down and talk about a few things, but mostly what I wanted to say tonight is A, I'm doing this, and B, I wanted to offer up any assistance beyond just the planning and zoning things. If there's not development, I see Jennifer's here tonight to talk about Glenwood betterment. Any projects where the cities want to grow, expand, build upon what a great community we are, I would love to be a part of that. I would really like to become more engaged. At some point here, I'm gonna say goodbye to my career at AT&T and take this on full time. But for now, it's a kind of a part-time thing, and I would really like to continue helping the city.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you very
exciting.
much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, next on the list, Bonnie Millsap. Come on up, please.
Hi, Bonnie.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Bonnie Millsap, for some of you that don't know me. And the first thing I want to talk about is about the festival, because I'm here as the president of the board for the senior center and the manager of the senior center. And I thought, and I know I'm late, but it went really, really well. I loved it. We loved it when all the families come in with the kids. We passed out the cookies.
Yep.
We did the crafts. You know, I hope we can do it maybe next year again.
Perfect. Yeah. we love that.
Because it was wonderful. I just like to see all the kids with their families.
Yeah,
It's really great.
great. Thank you.
One other thing I want to ask about that, and I just thought of it tonight, I hope it's okay to ask. What happened to the Santa house that we used to have?
I don't know. I think it's been gone for a long, long time.
I just thought I'd ask. 'cause
It's a
I
good
saw that
question, but I have no
display.
idea where it is. I have no, I never around when I was here, so.
How
I
long
just
ago
saw
was?
that display out when I drove up and I thought, oh, there ain't no Santa house.
No, it's not there. It's gone.
And it's been gone, I
It's
can't
been
help,
gone
I'm
for
sorry.
years. Yep, I have no idea.
And it's beautiful around the courthouse.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know,
Just lovely. I enjoy it every time I see it. It's just
Great.
beautiful.
you know, that money that helped buy that was from Ragbri, that the
Oh,
girl,
was it?
they donated it through the chamber and so they were able to get those additional lights and such, so.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. It is really pretty.
I hope
Yeah.
it continues.
Yeah, we hope to keep it going for sure.
The last thing I want to ask about, it's been, just as a resident, a while back, the water bill went up already, $20. Mine went up $20
Yeah, mine-
a month.
Yeah.
And I read in the paper that we could have another increase.
Bonnie,
that-
they're gonna have a meeting January 21st. It's an open meeting. Is it 8:00, Mitch, that they start their meetings?
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it's on that agenda. I heard that they were gonna have a discussion about it.
Okay.
Please feel free to come
When is
to
it?
January 21st. It's Wednesday, so it'd be a week from tomorrow, I believe.
Yep.
At 8 a.m.
Because that's something we don't have any control
You don't have
over.
any control over it all?
Not that, no, that's
And this
from the
What
board.
time was that?
8 a.m. And I believe
Oh,
they are
8
gonna
a.m.
talk about that, because I understand it had something to do with not just water, but maybe sewer, because of the new sewer thing coming through, so.
They're right here.
Okay.
And if you wanna,
They're right here in the back room.
yep, you'll come right here
Oh,
again.
here,
Yep,
okay.
it's right back there. But
Okay,
if you wanna talk to them, you might wanna reach out to Wendy and ask to get on the agenda so that you can share your concerns as well.
okay,
And,
well, put me on there.
well, that's next door, Wendy's
Oh,
next door.
Wendy,
I'm
sorry.
You know what, I'm pointing at the wall. You'll have to just call the water department, and we can
Oh,
help you
okay.
get the number if you need it, but yeah,
Okay.
just call and ask, Wendy is the manager there,
Okay,
and you can
Wendy.
ask her to put you on the agenda so that you can share your feelings about that.
I won't go nowhere, but I will.
Very good.
All right, thank you
Yeah,
guys.
you're welcome, and thank you for your comments on the festival and stuff. I'll pass that along to our committee. Okay. And then I'm gonna move us, and let Jen come up and talk about, I'm gonna switch 8, so that you don't have to stay all night if you don't want to, Jen.
Thanks, I have Chinese food cooking, so.
There you go.
We got to eight.
We're gonna let you do yours, so Jen's here to talk to us.
So the first thing I'm here for is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. We've declared this as a month in Glenwood for, this will be the 3rd year. We do have a cervical cancer coalition of Glenwood, Iowa that I'm really, really proud of. And we actually have an event coming up at the end of the month over in Malvern. So I'm just asking for it to be officially declared.
And I actually have the proclamation. Do you want it read, or do you want us just to, I can read this, or would you like to read it?
Oh, no, you
Cervical Health Awareness Month proclamation. Whereas cervical cancer is a disease that strikes over 13,000 American women each year, and whereas cervical cancer most often affects women in the prime of life, and whereas regular cervical cancer screening tests are effective in detecting the disease early when it can be effectively treated, and whereas cervical cancer disproportionately impacts vulnerable communities lacking access to healthcare and proven life-saving tools, and whereas cervical cancer vaccines are available that together with screening tests provide a formidable and effective means of preventing this disease, and whereas increasing awareness among patients and healthcare providers alike regarding the best use of these prevention tools is a key component is safeguarding women's health. Now, therefore, I, Angela Winquist, Mayor of Glenwood, do hereby proclaim January as Cervical Health Awareness Month and encourage all of our citizens to recognize that cervical cancer is preventable and to encourage and support the women in our lives to take charge of their health and availing themselves to the tests and vaccines that have proven so effective in preventing cervical cancer. We have the means to prevent this disease. It is incumbent on all of us to ensure we have the will to do so. So I will have, Teresa, could you do the one with our stamp and stuff, and then we'll get that to you, and then we'll post it as well.
Perfect.
Okay.
And Jen,
It
what
was
is
our honor
your,
to do this for you.
what is your Malvern event at the end of the month?
So January 31st, we're doing an event at Holly Jackson's Bakery, the Wabash.
Mhm.
I always say Wabash, I think it's Wabash.
I don't know.
I don't know. I will always say what
Wabash,
I
I don't
want.
know.
But the bakery,
Yep.
that's new in Malvern, and, it's 3 to 5, and we're just gonna have some awareness, kind of information sharing, and then Holly's gonna donate some of her proceeds to our coalition that day as well.
Oh, cool. Very
Yes,
good. It's a great
yes,
idea.
thank you very much.
You are welcome.
It may feel random that I know this, but it's 108 Main Street. My daughter worked there.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
108 Main Street in Malvern. Yep, she's back to school now, but Holly has great stuff over there.
Yes, very delicious stuff, so. Oh, and Jack Davis will be playing music,
Oh.
so should be a
Very
cool event. The other reason I'm here is Glenwood Betterment and Beautification has, been revised, or
Revived.
Revised, yes,
Revived.
we're alive again.
Yay, we're so happy.
Yes, so we have a full committee, and I just wanted to come here tonight basically to let you guys know that it is up and running again. And we had a strategic planning event last weekend where we basically decided that we would, this first year, we're gonna focus on kind of 4 events, one for each of our seasons. So for our spring event, we are going to revive Kegs and Eggs, but under some new branding. It'll be like, kind of like breakfast with Santa that is done in town. It'll be like breakfast with a leprechaun. So we're gonna make it a little more family friendly. So we're working on the details for that. For our summer event, it being the 250th birthday for America this year, we're gonna do a 4th of July celebration. I really don't have a lot of details, but those will come as we, get our stuff together. We got 1 meeting so far. For our fall event, with everything going on in the fall between Shop Hop on the Square and Homecoming and the Trick or Treat event put on by the Y, we are gonna just focus on fall decorating. So we're gonna do some contests with businesses in town. We're still deciding on a theme. We may go like harvest themes or just fall in general, excuse me. But we're still kind of deciding on that. And then for our winter event, we will coordinate with the holiday festival. We'll continue to do our home tour. And then we've got this really awesome idea about huge greeting cards that you can decorate and put in your yard. So like we'll have a contest about that. That was Sandy Wynn's idea and it's brilliant. So again, tons more details to come, but that's kind of where we're at. We also decided on what our goals would be. So basically, why are we doing these events? Yes, for community involvement, but also to raise some funds to hit some goals. The 4 things we're focusing on there are wayfinding signs for the community, painting the lampposts on the square, beginning the search for murals in town, kind of like what Malvern has worked on, and Silver City has a great mural now, so kind of working on getting that started for Glenwood, and then updating that banner that goes across Locust Street. So those are the 4. We're just kind of keeping it simple for this first year, but those are our 4 main goals for the year.
Awesome. Could I ask a question about the flowers? Because you used to do the flowers. Is that now Rotary?
No, that is still us.
You'll still do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
And if folks wanted to get involved, how would they go about that? What would they
Contact
do?
me.
Contact you.
Yeah, we've got a board, but we will be looking for people to be involved with the different events. So basically every event will have like a subcommittee and people are welcome to be involved with those.
Good.
What a great idea.
Thank you for all that you do, Jen. I feel like you're involved in everything that's
I have
happening.
my hands on everything.
You are. Thank
Sure.
you for
So,
everything.
yes.
Wonderful. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is
So
very
exciting.
exciting.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thanks so much. Okay, now we will,
Committee reports?
committee reports. So at this time, the only committee tonight was finance, so Tim gets to talk about the summary of what we did tonight. So, Tim, it's all yours.
Okay, going right in the deep end.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
We should have
okay.
told you about that.
That's okay. So we have $400,000 approximately left of GO bond proceeds to spend. And various departments proposed several new street projects, new equipment requests, things like that are much needed. Some equipment's been not replaced and appears to be a timely manner, so it would be good to get everything kind of up to speed there. And that's what I got out of it. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay.
It's very good, yes. And the reason there's some money left over is because of the bids on those other projects that were done came in under bid, under what we thought it was gonna cost. For all of the street projects. So we got very lucky that we were able to get that. And we have a lot of needed equipment and some of the streets to be done. So we'll see what we can do with it. We don't have enough, so thank you. Now we'll move on to departmental reports. Autumn, you're next.
Good evening.
Hello there.
Yes. Good evening. Just some quick stats for the library in December. We had 1,981 unique material checkouts. We had 160 students participating in Early Out Wednesdays, which is a ton since we were short 2 weeks because of winter break.
Yeah.
We had 15 youth and 10 adult attendees at story time, again, with fewer events. The youth services winter party had kind of low attendance at 29, but we had it on that first Friday of break where school let out early, so then we didn't plan that great, and we'll take that note into next year. We had 9 in-person attendees at the History Book Club, 10 homebound delivery services patrons, and $23,369 saved by patrons in December. Upcoming events, we have History Book Club this Thursday at 1 o'clock. The book is called Pope Joan, and the discussion will be led by our new adult services librarian, Emily Sheely. We have naturalist Dessa Montgomery from the DNR bringing the Winter Wildlife Program Wednesday, the 28th at 11:15 in the morning. And then again on Thursday, February 5th at 4 p.m. So we sort of catch the preschool and the elementary school age kids. Shelf Indulgence came back to Perea this month. We had it last Friday. The weather was not on our side. We had 3 people. But you know, if I didn't have to work, I wouldn't have been out in that weather either. So, but lots of people say next month when it's not supposed to sleet, they will come.
There you go.
Hard to fault them for that.
Yeah.
We also had the Silent Book Club kickoff this week. February, our venue is Vine Street Bakery. That'll be February 9th from 6 to 8. And a reminder, that's our partnership with the Mills County Chamber to sort of feature various other restaurants and businesses and locations in
And
town.
this first one was at your library,
Yep,
right?
we
How
hosted
did
the
it
first
turn
one.
out?
It turned out pretty good. We had
Nice.
6 people come.
Yep.
Board members were there. A number of people were like, oh, that's great, we'll come again. And a number of people were like, oh, I forgot that was the thing.
Get the word out more, yeah.
Don't worry about it. So,
Very good.
the library will be closed to the public on Martin Luther King Day as a staff work day. We'll do a bunch of safety trainings and things and get some cleaning done.
Excellent.
And then just jumping ahead ever so slightly, there is a typo on the agenda for the wage resolution for my pay raise, but it is correct on the wage resolution. So the wage resolution should be 2644, and it is on the PDF, but on the agenda it says 25.
So the actual resolution's good.
So
Yes, so noted.
the actual
Thank you.
thing that she's signing is right, but just.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
That makes sense. I truly appreciate the services that the library provides. The online access to materials, whether it's ebooks or audiobooks, phenomenal. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Mike is not here. Ron, no. Jamie, anything you want to throw in? Report?
Patched some potholes last week. This week we started taking out more ash trees. Street sweeper broke, so I gotta get somebody down there to fix it.
Oh.
Auction will go up, dump it, so.
Dang. Okay. That it? Anything else?
That's all I got.
That's it, okay. Kirk? Or Chief Johansson?
I'd like to request a recommendation for Officer Zarate to be promoted to Police Officer 3 at a pay rate of $31.35 effective December 18th, 2025.
This is per the union contract.
Yes.
Is there a
December
motion?
28th or December 18th, sorry, it's written as the 28th, but if it's supposed to be the 18th, I just want to make sure.
28th.
28th, okay.
Okay. I'll ask for a motion for that, please.
So moved, McEwen.
A second?
Lines?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Tran,
Yes?
McEwen,
Yes.
Lines,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Reiner.
Yes.
Kirk, anything else?
Just 481 calls for service since last council and 8 arrests.
How many did you say?
481.
481, okay.
5 of
feel
them
like
were
it's been-
probably me.
The creeper.
It's hit and miss in one.
Thank you. All right, and Chief Gray did not, he's at a meeting.
He's at a meeting in Red Oak.
Yeah.
And he just has a motion to approve the new volunteer firefighter member, Isaac
Isaac
Bales. And he is
Oh, yeah, nice.
He's back. Okay, I'll ask for a motion, please.
So moved, Duran?
Second,
Kate's,
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Lines,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Reiner,
yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes.
Thank you. And that's all he had that he gave you offline? Okay. Then Mitch, you're next.
I have a motion to approve the wage resolution for new hire, Emily Shelley for the library, and then the wage increase for Officer Zarate. I just approved his promotion. And also the library board meeting, they approved a pay raise for the library director, Autumn, to $26.44.
Got it? Okay, motion, please.
So moved, Tim Reiner.
Okay, second,
Duran?
any discussion? Roll call, please.
McEwen,
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Lines,
Yes.
Reiner.
Yes.
Thank you.
So my other item that I have is I was looking for approval to, I'm proposing, and asking you to approve, using a third party, to process deductible reimbursements. So our health plan that we provide employees, like the deductible for our family is $6,000, but we partially self-fund it, reimbursing up to $5,500. But they have to print off the information themselves, and it's very confusing for employees to go in and find what their deductible is, and they have to remember to do it and turn it into us in a certain amount of time. And then we have to verify it, and so we're getting in their business of their, health decisions. And it's just not a very efficient process. When we were meeting with Assured Partners, when they came in to talk about other options to plans, they also mentioned we could keep our plan exactly how it is, but there's also, they work with a third-party administrator who helps with these deductible reimbursements. And so this third-party administrator, if you approve this, they get, they have a computer system in the background, interfaces with Wellmark, and whenever our employees use their health insurance, if it'll run a check to see if there's any deductibles that have been paid by employees, and then they will do all the work to verify it, and they have the city's bank account information. They will pay the employees, and we'll get a statement saying that this was paid. And so that takes Teresa and I out of the deductible verification business, and it makes it more efficient, and the employees get their deductibles paid in a more timely manner and all that sort of thing. And they also do submit a compliance report every year to the federal government, which we don't currently do. Apparently we're supposed to.
I didn't know we had to do that. Is that a new thing?
I don't know. The city's never done it, but Eric said that you're supposed to. So, yeah, it's this third party, and the cost would be about, with the current number of employees that are on the health insurance right now, the cost would be just a little over $4,000 a year. It would get paid for out of our employee benefits fund. I think it's worth the cost for the efficiency, and
Yeah.
the thing, employees would need to go in and create an online account, but we could get them to help us with instructions so that all the employees could go in and set it up. All the employees already go in and do their own, what's it called? The employee navigator, open enrollment every year, so.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask for a motion
So moved, Duran?
and a second.
Lines?
Now, is there any discussion? Any questions?
What are they gonna do with your associates info? Like, do they store all of that in their system? Well, I just know from like when we're managing our benefits, we have a responsibility as the administrator to make sure that the PHI of your associates are safe, I guess, in their system. So do they just send all that back? Do they get rid of it after a certain period of time? I don't know, maybe we can take this offline too, and we can talk about it separately, but
I have no idea. They probably keep it more secure than we do here. at
your
City
filing
Hall.
cabinet,
Yeah,
well, that's not
To
really
be
great.
honest.
good question.
So on section C, it
Yeah,
addresses
I was reading through it really
the
quick.
PHI.
Oh.
And the HIPAA AA applies to that third party information. Is that what you were asking about?
Yeah, I think it's more like the long-term storage, like how long do they keep those records and stuff like that, because, I don't know. We can talk about this separately, but
Yeah, we can sure ask them.
it's just important to make sure that they have
Do
a
you wanna see
plan.
this in hard form?
Maybe, because it's really
Because you're
small.
losing your phone.
I would think that would
That
be
might
part
help
of the
you since you're
compliance
the
that you do,
expert.
right? That they're doing the compliance monitoring and the reporting, that would play into that.
The compliance part is probably worth the $4,000 to
Yeah.
make sure that you guys are compliant, so, or that the city's
Yeah,
compliant. So I don't have any concerns, I was just curious.
Have you contacted anybody else, any other city that uses this service, or any background checks, or?
No, I haven't asked any other cities about it. They just spoken with Eric, our shared partners, who helps us with help reviewing our health insurance every year. And he let us know that it would be this is an option for us.
Okay. An assured partners, just so I understand, it's our benefits administrator that can
Yes.
help with that. Okay.
Any other questions? Concerns? And I'll ask for a roll call.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes,
Reiner.
Yes.
Okay,
And I will just say one thing, it's not changing the employee's benefit at all. The employee benefits are staying exactly the same. If anything, it's better for the employees because it ensures that every time they use their deductible, they'll be reimbursed instead of forgetting to turn things into us. Yep.
okay. Next on the list is the Community Development Block Grant. How do you want to do that? Yeah.
Sure, I'm looking for a motion to approve GAX 14 for the project in the amount of $47,101. So the GAX is just, we've already paid all these bills, this is just us submitting this for reimbursement, partial reimbursement of that 47,000.
So a motion for this,
So moved, Lines?
a second?
Kate's.
Any questions? And this is for the downtown revitalization. And like you said, it's already paid, we're just getting our reimbursement
From the state or from the grant?
from the grant.
Okay.
Roll call, please.
McEwen,
Yes.
Reiner,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Duran.
yes.
Next one.
So just going back for Tim's knowledge, this grant is a CDBG grant through Iowa Economic Development, and they get it from the federal government. And the funding behind this one is the CDBG grant pays for 50%, and then there's a local match of 50%. And how we split that local match was 25% for business owners and 25% the city.
Okay. And is that match done as we go, or has it already been done?
As we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next one is a motion to approve change order CO 40R for 14 North Walnut for scope revision and construction an increase of $32,501. And this doesn't increase the city's budget at all, it's just aligning the budget for this particular project. The overall budget for the city will stay the same. Yeah.
What's that?
It'll be increased using contingency funds.
Yes, yeah, okay. So a motion for this one, please.
Reiner.
Second,
Kate's.
any discussion? No. Okay, roll call, please.
Kate's,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Reiner,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
McEwen.
Yes.
I'm looking for another motion to approve change order 41 for 41 donuts using contingency funds.
Motion, please.
So moved, Duran?
Second,
Kate's.
any questions? Mine is how much is it, or there's no amount on that one?
I believe.
I don't.
This is an unchanged,
No, nothing, no dollars changed, they're just,
Changing the work that's being done, it was already signed by the property owner and everything, agreeing to the work. But
okay, gotcha.
it's for a particular door that the
A
property
door.
owner very much.
Oh, that one, okay. Okay, roll call, please, because there's.
Duran,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Reiner.
Yes.
And then this next one is motion to approve change order 42 in the amount of $8,185 to provide and install the owner selected stone brick at 14 North Walnut.
Increasing the contract sum to $985,748.
Does that put us over budget or?
No.
So motion, please.
Kate's.
Second,
Duran?
okay, any discussion or questions?
This increase is included in that additional grant funding that we were awarded. in
Okay,
this work.
that's what I was wondering. Okay. Roll call, please.
Lyons,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Reiner,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Kate's.
Yes.
E,
And the last one is to approve another GAX.
nope,
No
E.
pay app.
They have eight, sorry, they have eight to cornerstone. The amount of $48,833.43.
So moved, McEwen?
Second,
Lyons?
any questions, comments, discussion? Roll call, please.
Reiner,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Duran.
Yes.
Second? I'm sorry.
You gotta move first.
I was,
Okay, now we're on GAX.
now we're on it.
It's my fault. I threw you off because I
You
was
threw
writing
me
down on GAX 15.
There we go, now we're at GAX.
Motion to approve GAX 15 in the amount of $44,417.
You're good. Motion, please.
Duran?
Second,
Reiner.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
McEwen,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Reiner,
Yes.
Lyons.
Yes.
Thank you. Quit looking at my phone, I see what time it was. Sorry, 'cause now it's time to go into closed session. Okay, so that's why I was peeking at my watch, and got just grumbled there. I need a motion to go into closed session according to Iowa Code Chapter 21.5(1)(c) to discuss strategy with counsel in matters that are presently in litigation or where litigation is imminent, where its disclosure. Wait a minute.
Would be like.
Is the second one, the 12, is that the union one? We want to do that one first. So,
No, I'm fine.
okay, so I'm gonna move to number 12, go in closed session for collective bargaining discussion in exempt accession to discuss strategy with upcoming collective bargaining negotiations authorized by section 20.17.3 Code of Iowa and exempt from chapter 1 requirements. I need a motion for that because we have to call Matt Woods, our attorney, when we go into close.
So moved, Lyons.
Lyons, a second,
Fire.
and roll call, please.
Lyons,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Reiner.
Yes.
Okay, so 7:35 PM, we will do that. So at this time, we'll ask you to leave. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Well, we were